What happens when the world's most glamorous reality star, a woman who has built an empire on beauty, resilience, and control, suddenly finds herself battling something she can't quite name? In a family where every secret eventually comes to light, Kim Kardashian's mysterious health issues shook not just her, but her sisters, her children, and the millions who follow her every move. On a quiet afternoon, far from flashing cameras and red carpets, Kim opened up to her sisters about fears that couldn't be silenced. What began as whispers of discomfort quickly spiraled into questions of survival. The scene unfolds inside the familiar walls of a Calabasas home. Sunlight filters through the massive glass windows, but the mood is heavy. Kim Kardashian sits across from her sisters, Kyle, Kourtney, and Kendall, her posture slightly slouched, her face unusually pale. For someone known for composure, for never letting the world see her cracks, this was different. Today, she was ready to speak. Today, Kim Kardashian would open up about mysterious health issues that had haunted her for months. The conversation begins hesitantly. Kim's voice is soft, yet every word carries weight. She explains how the symptoms began subtly, small aches, unexplained fatigue, moments where her body didn't feel like her own. At first, she brushed it aside. After all, Kim Kardashian is a mother, a business mogul, and a global icon. She doesn't have the luxury of slowing down. But the mysterious health issues kept pressing, louder, more demanding, refusing to be ignored. Her sisters lean in, their concern evident. Kyle, known for her blunt honesty, tries to mask her fear with questions. Kourtney, ever protective, clasps Kim's hand tightly, searching her eyes for reassurance. Kendall, usually the quiet observer, shifts uncomfortably in her seat. They've seen Kim tackle lawsuits, public scrutiny, even heartbreak. But this is different. This is her body, her health, something money and fame can't shield. Kim pauses, her eyes filling. The documentary lens captures the stillness in the room, the kind of silence that feels heavier than words. She admits she has been terrified to even speak about it, worried that saying it aloud might make it real. The mysterious health issues have followed her like a shadow, creeping into her daily life. Nights where she lies awake, wondering if her body is betraying her. Days where she questions whether she can keep up the image of perfection the world demands. As she speaks, the narrative cuts to archival footage. Kim walking red carpets, flashing a smile so flawless it seemed untouchable. Shots of her in campaign photo shoots, commanding boardrooms, balancing her children in her arms. And then in stark contrast, recent private clips, Kim resting in bed, pressing her temples, moments of visible exhaustion behind closed doors. The juxtaposition is haunting. The audience begins to understand. Even Kim Kardashian is not immune to the fragility of health. The sisters respond with the kind of love only family can give. Kyle, her voice trembling, reminds Kim that she doesn't have to be strong all the time. Kourtney insists that nothing matters more than her well-being, not business, not cameras, not even the carefully constructed image. Kendall, breaking her silence, admits that hearing this makes her realize how much pressure Kim carries every day. For the first time, they're not talking about paparazzi scandals or brand deals. They're talking about life, about survival, about a body crying out for attention. Kim Kardashian opens up further, revealing the depth of her fear. She talks about visiting doctors, running tests, and still not having clear answers. The uncertainty is the cruelest part. The mysterious health issues are not only physical, they are psychological, gnawing at her peace of mind. She confesses how difficult it is to smile on camera while secretly wondering if something is seriously wrong. The vulnerability is raw, unlike anything fans have seen before. The narration shifts, placing the audience inside Kim's perspective. Imagine living under a microscope, every move analyzed, every photo dissected, and still having to hide your deepest pain. Imagine fearing that your body might be signaling something serious, while the world expects you to be flawless. This is the reality Kim Kardashian lives with as she opens up to her sisters about mysterious health issues that refuse to be silenced. The documentary style lingers on close-ups. Khlaa's furrowed brow, Kourtney's tearful eyes, Kendall's lips pressed tight. Their silence speaks volumes. They understand that beneath the glamour, their sister is human, fragile, and in need of support. Kim then reveals the toll it has taken on her children. As a mother, she admits her greatest fear is not being present for them. She recalls moments when exhaustion kept her from playing with them, when unexplained pain forced her to retreat into solitude. Her voice cracks as she says the words, "I don't want them to see me weak." The camera pans to her sisters, visibly shaken. They know that for Kim Kardashian, family is everything, and the thought of her children witnessing her struggle is unbearable. The narrative explores how Kim's mysterious health issues clash with her public persona. She is expected to be flawless, the ultimate symbol of strength and style. Yet here she is, vulnerable, her guard lowered, revealing a battle she can't control. The documentary tone emphasizes the irony. The woman who has built an empire on control, controlling her image, her narrative, her empire, cannot control her own body. Kim opens up about the mental toll as well. She admits the anxiety, the late-night panic, the constant Google searches for answers. She confesses she has feared the worst, replaying what-if scenarios in her head. Her honesty leaves her sisters speechless. For a family that thrives in the spotlight, this moment is not about drama, it's about reality. The real, raw, unfiltered truth of living with mysterious health issues. The narrator reflects on the cultural weight of this moment. When Kim Kardashian opens up, the world listens. Millions who follow her journey will see themselves in her vulnerability. This is not just Kim's story. It is a mirror to the countless individuals who silently suffer from unexplained symptoms, who live with the fear of the unknown. Through her openness, she humanizes the struggle, reminding the audience that even icons are not invincible. The script continues, describing how the sisters rally around her. Khlaa offers to accompany her to medical appointments. Kourtney urges her to step back from work, even if only for a while. Kendall promises to keep her children entertained when Kim needs rest. Together, they create a circle of strength. The documentary captures their unity, reminding us that in this family, beneath the drama and fame, blood ties run deeper than any storyline. Kim Kardashian, still fragile, takes a deep breath. She admits that opening up to her sisters is both terrifying and liberating. For months, she carried the burden alone, fearful of judgment, fearful of weakness. But now, speaking the truth aloud, she feels a shift. The mysterious health issues are still there, but she is no longer facing them in silence. Her sister's presence is her anchor, her reminder that vulnerability is not weakness, it is courage. The camera fades to a slow pan of the room. Sunlight falls across the sisters as they sit in silence, holding each other's hands. No words are needed anymore. Kim has spoken and they have listened. The world may continue to spin with its chaos of headlines and fame, but in this moment, inside these walls, there is only family, love, and a battle shared. And so, the narrator leaves the audience with a haunting question. If Kim Kardashian, the woman who seems to have it all, can be brought to her knees by mysterious health issues, what does that say about the fragility of us all? In the end, her story is not just about illness. It is about humanity, the courage to speak, and the unbreakable bond of sisters who refuse to let her face the unknown alone.